On the 25th of July 2022, the Federal Ministry of Education directed the immediate closure of all schools domiciled in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, as a result of rising insecurity, threats to lives, properties, and the well-being of students. According to the federal government, this move was made so that security agencies could effectively secure schools ahead of resumption. Months after the military clearing operations in and around the FCT, the administration announced the reopening of both private and public primary and secondary schools in the nation's capital. The Director, Administration and Finance, Education Secretariat, Malam Leramo Abdulrazak, said wards in FCT schools remain safe with effective and efficient learning and teaching taking place unhindered since the reopening of schools in the FCT. In a fact-finding mission, AD4 TV radio crew set out to ascertain whether or not the federal government kept its word. A student in one of the schools in Jabi confirmed that his school has been provided with extra securities and that students were given various safety tips.
They are provided with manuals and they give us safety tips on the assembly ground, like do not talk to strangers anywhere you see, do not enter any car you see, and mind the roads you take to go home.
Insecurity is a thing of concern to parents who send their wards to school amidst the challenges in the FCT. Those who spoke to our correspondent said the schools their wards are enrolled in have made adequate provision for additional security personnel in collaboration with the school authority and Parent Teachers Association (PTA), and an additional layer of security is added by confirming who pick the children after school hours.
Wherever I come to the school with my children, the management, they are always around, even the security for the children's safety. So like me, as a worker, I normally go late to pick my children. The daycare woman always around waiting for parents that are coming late to pick their children. All the children are being picked before they will close up the school. Security
should be doubled up in some of these schools. We understand as it is we don't have enough policemen and other security agencies to guard every school. But the government needs to do something. But beyond the government doing something, I also think schools need to play their own part.
Some parents who spoke to the crew called on the federal government to do the needful in providing security and ensuring that the Safe School Initiative program be fully implemented in the FCT to tackle insecurity and provide safe learning environment for students.
Government cannot provide security adequately in all these schools. So schools, private schools need to also come on board. There should be this synergy between the government and private schools to see how schools can be secured, especially those in vulnerable areas. So the government will have to at least come in, synergize with private schools and the government-owned schools to see how, to some extent, provide security for some of these schools.
I will advise the school to do their own part, but my belief is that what is happening in this country in terms of insecurity, the government are very, very much aware. Enough is enough. They should stop and let peace reign in this country. They should just stop all this gambling of people's life, all in the name of they are looking for money, which I know. They are just because of money, that is why they are doing all these things, just to enrich themselves.
If the government, school authorities and parents of students work hand in hand, any threat to life and properties will be effectively tackled.